is Martin from Arcanum Vita. Thanks for watching, hope you're going well. So this week we've got Mars forming a challenging aspect with Jupiter in Capricorn. Now, I mean, it's not going to be really a stressful energy, it's more of an increase in drive or a boom to energy. Like Mars in aspect to Jupiter is more of a drive to growth or a drive to expand. So, in many ways it's a positive energy, but, because it is so expansive and got such, drive and force behind it with Mars, it's important to just be mindful and use it correctly, and don't just watch the extremes. Like Jupiter can be extreme, and with Mars it can lead us to impulsiveness or rash actions, or just jumping the gun and finding ourselves in a position where we overdo it or go too far too quick and that type of thing. This type of energy is really constructive. It's got a lot of drive, so I see it as an opportunity to really consolidate. So we can use the energy of this aspect over the next week to start sort of feeling this urge to expand and feeling this extra drive and energy, but putting it more into a constructive context where we just look at where we are right now and go over loose ends and consolidate what we've got and get some structures in place and take care of the paperwork and dot the T's and cross the I's, because what we're doing is we're establishing a foundation for future growth from here. So all through August, Mars is making these quite challenging aspects to Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn. So if we sort of not go too far too quick, and if we use this to consolidate a good foundation, the impulse from Pluto on the 13th will then give us this will to transform where we're at, and then as we get towards the end of August, it's going to form a hard aspect to Saturn, which will really start to give us the opportunity to put some of these changes into place. But if we don't do this consolidation and sort of find ourselves shooting too far out there too quick, we might experience this month's energies more in a sort of an oppositional way, and if we sort of try and put the roof on the house before we lay the foundations, it can lead to a bit of trouble and frustration. So I guess the keys here is make sure you express the energy safely, and don't be too rash, too impulsive, don't overdo it. Just set out a structure and go with it step by step, and work towards consolidating. It's very enthusiastic, it's quite positive energy, but if you don't sort of allow it to flow and move, it can build up, and don't bottle things up, and don't sort of repress anything, because it can lead to frustration and that type of thing. Pick your fights, pick your actions, don't sort of jump off the handle, or watch that you don't sort of find yourself becoming too hot-headed and that type of thing. Just try and keep a clear head and have a plan for the day, and just go about your business in a structural way. I guess it's finding the balance between an expansive drive and not becoming too dogmatic or too forceful and that type of thing. It really is a very nice energy to be constructive and lay some good foundations and get things in order. So at the end of the day, don't be afraid of trial and error, but again, don't go too far too quick. Don't sort of over expand, because later you might find that you don't have the necessary structures in place to sort of support what's going on. So just use it to consolidate. It's really positive. So I hope that helps, and I hope you have a good week with it. And take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.